everybody, and welcome to another installment of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, we're your two favorite guys, Robbie, along with Kyle. Kyle, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Robbie.
And we're actually we've switched couches this week. We're actually on my couch, as I like to call it, that we've been on a few times. We've sort of made the jump back for this week. So, glad to be back with you. And this week, for our episode, we're going to sort of dive into the world of sports music. You know, sporting events are half sports, half entertainment. And a lot of the entertainment is the music that is played throughout the game. And especially, I know for a lot of fans, including myself, the music that's played, you know, so it's sort of the key junctures, like the beginning, at the end, that sort of pumps you up, gets you ready. So what we've done is compiled our own sort of list. Again, it's another top 5 list week.
Kind of like we do with the movies.
Yeah, exactly. Our top 5 sports pump-up songs that, you know, are just pump you up in general, or sort of pump us up, you know, just sort of a wide array this week.
Stuff you may listen to while you're working out in the gym. You just want to get that right song to pump you up.
Exactly, yeah. So it's sort of a wide array. So I'm going to get us started here with my top 5. This is in no particular order, and obviously this does not reflect anybody else's opinion, but ours, blah, 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 blah.
Yada, yada, yada.
So my first song is going to be a local Boston area favorite by the Dropkick Murphys, Shipping Up to Boston. This song has become sort of intertwined with Boston sports. You can hear it basically any Boston sporting event at one time or another. And I think the thing that sort of I most associate this song with is when Jonathan Papelbon was the closer for the Red Sox, he used to always run out to this song, and everybody would sort of be fired up at Fenway, ready for him to close out the game and close out another Red Sox victory. As you can see, I got my Red Sox shirt on here.
I mostly associate with The Departed, the very beginning of Departed, but that's just me.
Well, it's because you know nothing about sports.
I know about movies, though.
But we're not even talking about that. So anyway, with that comment aside, Shipping Up to Boston, definitely in my mind one of the top Boston area pump up songs, if not the top Boston area pump up song, and definitely right up there in my mind in terms of pump up music songs that just get you fired, get you sort of wanting to go on like hit something after you listen to them.
Yeah.
So my next song.
Good choice.
Yeah, thank you. My next song is going to be by Metallica, Enter Sandman.
Oh, there you go.
This song, if you watch college football, Virginia Tech, which is in the same conference as one of my favorite teams, BC, every time that their team comes out for a home game, they're playing this song, and the fans actually have a tradition when the song is played, they jump. Like, they jump up and down in their seats. It just creates this crazy entrance to this crazy environment. It's just loud and just everybody's going crazy. It's awesome. And I think just this song is awesome because it just sort of gets your it's another one of those songs that sort of gets your heart pumping and you're just sort of ready to go, and once you hear it, you just want to go out and like just knock some heads or something like that. It's just another awesome pump-up song.
Yeah, it builds up. It's a great song.
Yeah, it's one of the timeless classics that really sort of, even today, people really get fired up for. Next one, my next 3 are actually going to be by AC/DC. I think AC/DC just in general is a great pump-up band because all the songs they put out seem to be like good pump up, like hard rock style songs. Yeah. So the first song is going to be For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. This is a sort of a personal favorite actually of Kyle and I. And I mean, what more can you say? You know, you just hear that song, you got like the guitar and the bass solos and everything like that. You're just ready to go. Like if you're playing a game like or something like that, you could be like
Oh, perfect.
It could be like the most meaningless game ever, and you'd still be fired up after listening to that song. I mean, it's great. I hear it a lot of times at like big time sporting events and stuff like that. Just gets you ready to go. You really just want to go out and win. And
especially the middle. Fire!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's Kyle's one and only singing part of this show, I promise.
Yeah. You guys don't want to hear the rest of it, trust me.
So my next song is going to be, Hell's Bells.
Ooh,
Hell's Bells is another great song. That's like, I feel like Hell's Bells would be the perfect song for like when a team is entering the field, because it's sort of like, you got that build up, it's like the bells are ringing, and that's just like...
great intro.
Yeah, the intro would be perfect for like a team running out onto the field, like a football team or something like that. That's always what I envisioned when I hear that song. It's like, again, if you're like listening to like you're about to come out for a game or something like that, you're gonna be like, so if you can't get fired up to that song, you shouldn't even like take the field. Like that song just completely fires me up. I'm sure it fires you up. I'm sure it fires everybody up. It's like just great song.
That was one of the songs I always wait to hear, like every football game I played, and I was like, Hell's Bells, come on, play it.
Alright, and my last song that I want to put on my list is Thunderstruck.
Ooh. Whoa.
You've been thunderstruck. Yeah, Thunderstruck. Again, another one of those songs where like I feel like it'd be perfect for like an intro to a game, like something like that. You're about ready to take the field and like, or take the ice or whatever, and it's just like the song's blaring. You're just going a million miles an hour. One place where it sort of brings back memories is like when we were in high school, like there were the state tournament ice hockey games. And at the rink where they played them, every time when the teams would come on the ice, like before the game to warm up, they would play that song. And it was just like you were just ready to go, and like the environment was like electric. It was just like it was pretty awesome. So that is a good way to round out my list. A little AC/DC again, great pump up band right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Just great, some great tunes to really sort of get you fired up for action. Call to arms.
There you go.
And there's a few more that I could have put on there, but still, I mean, those three songs that I chose were pretty good one, pretty much up there. So
there you go.
So that's my list. Now I'm gonna turn it over to Kyle. I'm kind of interested to see where. Hold
on, wait a second. Before we get to, I'm making a phone call here.
If this is Rob Halsler again, I swear to God.
Hold on.
Hello?
Wait.
Hello?
Who is this? Really?
Hi, Rob Halsler. What?
Huh?
Rob Halsler is baby.
What? How did you?
I gotta tell you, been watching the last couple episodes, and they absolutely stunk. Worse than Brandon Whedon when he played for the Arizona Cardinals. I know what you're saying.
Ooh.
Brandon Whedon never played for the Arizona Cardinals. Well, look it up. That ginger came on and played, and he stunk up the joint of our practice spot.
Hey, Rob, as long
football player, tight end.
Rob, can I, as long as you're on, mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Oh, yeah, go ahead, that's fine.
All right. So Rob, I guess my first thing is how's the off season going? How's the training going for this upcoming season?
Rob Halsler says the off train's going great. I'm lifting 350 gallons a day. Going great, looking good.
That's all I got.
Keeping fit. I got my penny tops. Arizona Cardinals.
What's it like playing with Larry Fitzgerald? He's got to be. I mean, he's a pretty good receiver in his own right. What's it like playing with him?
Who?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Who's Larry Fitzgerald?
You're a star wide receiver.
I've never met someone named Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh wow.
Really? All right. Well.
Okay, your fast check right. Larry Fitzgerald is an unreal human.
Okay, I will look into that. I was looking on your
Carson Palmer?
what?
No, Carson Palmer?
I do know who Carson Palmer is.
He's a real person.
I know he's a real person. He's a real quarterback.
I've never met Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay. We'll roll with that. So I saw that you have one career. Well, here's a question I think you'll appreciate. So I was looking up.
Rob Hausler.
I saw that you Rob Hausler. Are you gonna let me talk?
Rob Hausler.
I saw that you have one career touchdown. How did it feel to score your one touchdown?
It felt great. I think you should recheck your stats because I have more than one touchdown. You guys just didn't see them.
Okay. Well.
I'm so fast that you can't see me score.
I
Really?
can't see you. Apparently, no one else can either.
Yeah, because I'm so good and so athletic and so fast. I am Rob Hausler.
It's like you're not even on the field, Rob. Yeah. So I will look onto that. So thank you for joining us. We always appreciate your call. Yeah, that's all the question I had for you, Rob. Because you're not a real player. You're a nobody. You scored one touchdown your whole career.
Ooh.
Hey, we have the same name.
Yeah, I know we have the same. I know we have the same name. Yeah, but I'm sure more people know who I am than know who you are. So.
Ooh.
I don't understand a word you're saying, first of all.
Here, I'll slow it down for you.
We have the same name, and I have scored one more NFL touchdown than you.
You have?
Out. Rob Hausler wins. Fatality. Flawless victory. I'll buy Mortal Kombat 10 when it comes out. There you go. Rob Hausler out. Bye-bye.
All right.
Wow, he.
Rob Hausler, ladies and gentlemen. Always nice to talk to him.
He's something.
I don't know what team he's been on, but if he doesn't know who Larry Fitzgerald is, I think he needs to be the one who gets his facts checked.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Anyway,
Rob Hausler. You know, I don't like that guy, Robbie. I really don't.
I don't like him either. Yeah, but you know.
Well, it's all
it is
right.
what it is. We have a YouTube show. What does he have? Nothing.
Oh.
So, little bit there. So anyway, Kyle.
Nice.
Now that distraction is out of the way, let's get to your list. Let's see what you got. Let's get back on track here a little bit.
All right. So as I was saying, you know, I'm thinking just because there are so many songs out there that I would have chosen. You know, 5 is. I agree with Robbie. 5 is definitely a short list, but you know, it gets kind of a taste of what we like, what kind of music we like. So, out of the 500 million songs I could have picked, I'm gonna start off with first one is "I Predict a Riot" by the Kaiser Chiefs. Not a song that everyone knows, but
I don't know it.
If you ever get the chance, listen to it, and you'll know what I mean. It's a great pump-up song. Has a great intro. Oh my God, it's incredible. Like, check it out. Check it out. That's all I gotta say for that. So, next pick, I'm gonna go also with AC/DC. I'm gonna have to go with TNT.
That's a good one. Yeah,
I love TNT.
That sounded a little weird, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
TNT is a good. I mean, TNT could have easily been. Is easily, you know, it could be in the top 20 of pump-up songs.
Oh, yeah.
Easily. So it's Like I said, anything by AC/DC is pretty much pump up gold right there.
Definitely.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's another song. You listen to the beginning, like when the teams warm up, and it's a great one. I remember listening to that a few times when I played football. So, great song. Next one, I'm gonna go a little more into the '80s for this one. For my next two choices, starting off with. You're the best in town. You're the best around. I'm sorry, around. Not in town. Around.
These are your songs, by the way.
Yes.
Just so people know, he's flipping up his own picks.
I am. I'll admit to that.
Kyle, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, you try working with 2-year-olds for like the entire day. That's a fun job. But seriously though, it's a great song. Love it. It's the classic song. If you haven't seen it, at the end of the Karate Kid, it's a great fighting song. It pumps you up. Oh my God! It's like you're the best around. Fight. It's like I love it. It's just a great great sports song, great workout song. My next pick. See if anyone can recognize this.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, if you haven't guessed it by now, it's The Final Countdown by Europe. Great song. Love it. It's The Final Countdown. It's a freaking awesome song. I love it.
The Final Countdown to the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's a great, it's another song. It has kind of a slower intro, but it builds up, pumps you up, pumps the team up in there. Oh my God.
Just thinking about it now, gets you going, gets you fired up.
Yes, definitely. Great song, hey, if you listen to 80s music, if you haven't heard that one yet, listen to it now. Right now. Just even click off this page.
You can pause us and go listen to it.
Yeah, good song, good song.
Watch somebody actually does that.
Right? It's like, goodbye on a couch. We're listening to songs now. Goodbye. But anyways,
Rob Hauser will probably do that.
Oh, yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past him.
Alright, sorry, last one. I think this is your last one.
My last pick now. This is an interesting choice. I had to pick one song from this band, from this album, and there was so many songs that, I'm like, let me just pick the entire freaking album.
Whoa.
It's, the band Wolfmother.
Yes.
They were the ones that did Joker and the Thief.
Joker and the Thief, yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. The entire album pumps you up. I'm not even joking. I listened to the entire album.
It's going to pump you up.
Going to pump you up. Exactly.
That was our first Arnold Schwarzenegger reference of the episode.
Hey, if we're talking about pumping up. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's I had a hard time picking one song in particular.
So you picked all of them.
I did. I picked the entire album. It's
5
good.
A, B, C, D, E, F. Basically, 5 of the whole alphabet.
The entire album. I was like, you know what? I'll name a few: Joker and the Thief, Love Train, Colossal, a White Unicorn. Oh my God, I love White Unicorn. That's actually one of my favorites. It's a great CD. If you ever get the chance, listen to it. Bring it to you when you work out. It's gonna pump you up. I kid you not. It's a great CD. I'm hoping they do play some of the songs in sports events too, so it does.
I've heard Joker and the Thief in a ton of sporting events.
Joker and the Thief and Woman, I think, are the two main ones that they play in the sports events. But yeah, check it out. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Cool. That was a good list. I think we sort of had some good. I think we both had some good variety there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know my last 3 songs were all by AC/DC, but
hey, that's okay.
It's pump up. It's our own personal sort of pump up songs, and those songs got me pumped up. So
there you go.
What can I do? So anyway, now we're gonna move on to the end portion of our show, our monologues.
All right.
I'm gonna get us going here with sort of a mini monologue / mini rant. So just stick with me here. So in Massachusetts, where we live right now, is tournament time for high school athletics. All the high school athletic teams. It's sort of getting towards the end. I think the state semifinals and state finals are this week. This past Saturday, two schools, Chelmsford and Methuen, played a sectional semifinal baseball game up in Lowell. The game was won by Chelmsford, but the events and the stories leading up to that game are what I really want to talk about. Basically, the game was originally supposed to be played on Thursday, but due to rain, the game was postponed and was moved first to Sunday at 7 o'clock, and then was pushed up a day to Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning. The problem with that was that both teams had players taking the SATs Saturday morning. So they went to the MIAA and said, look, can we move the game? We got all this stuff. MIAA said no. Just refused to move the game. So they ended up playing. The kids had to miss the game for the SATs. It was just not a good situation. And what I want to bring up is this. The MIAA, which is the governing high school athletic body in the state of Massachusetts, is supposed to be about, their mission statement says that they are creating academic opportunities through athletics. And to me, by refusing to move this game, by making these kids make a choice between a big test, which is, very important for them in terms of college and everything else. We had to take it back when we were in high school. It's a pretty big deal.
Typical master's test.
And then playing in, a very important baseball game, a state tournament game, goes completely against those values. Completely against those values. It is making the MIAA, not saying that they are, but is making them look basically hypocritical. Because you cannot say that you are all for, academics and enriching, kids academically through athletics, and then go and refuse to move a game which conflicts with a big academic test. It just doesn't work that way.
No.
And here's a couple things that really bother me. First of all, the game, the coaches of both teams knew that this game could be rained out on Thursday.
Yeah.
So they asked the MIAA, can we play the game on Tuesday? Because the other sectional semifinal game actually took place on Wednesday.
Oh, so they could have done it.
They could. So, can we play it on Tuesday? MIAA says no. And you want to know the reason? Because the venue that they would have had to play the game on Tuesday is a little bit further away for both schools than the venue they ended up playing in, which means that less people could go to the game. So basically, the MIAA picked making more money over these kids' academics.
Yeah. Plus, when you think about it, I don't think I still think a lot of people would have gone because, it's a big tournament game. So.
Yeah. And, the town that the town that they would have played in still isn't that far away. But it really shows me a lot about the MIAA that they refused to move this game. And it just bothers me that they made these kids choose between a game that they've been working hard all season to get to and a test that's really important to them.
Yeah,
when there were plenty of other opportunities to make things right. And actually, the coaches of both teams threatened to forfeit the game if they didn't.
Ooh.
But they didn't They ended up playing, which I think was the right decision because it's the kids. The kids have worked hard. You don't want to ruin it by not giving them a chance to win their what could potentially be their last game.
If they forfeited, they would have just completely ended the game altogether.
Yeah, the season would have been over. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's just MIAA. I hate to say it, but the egg's on your face on this one. So.
Yeah.
And feel bad for those kids that had to miss the game, which ended up being good news is all of them were juniors, so they will have one more year left. But
that's good.
But still, shouldn't have happened.
No.
Bigger picture shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So that's my monologue. Kyle, let's see what you got this week. Seems to be a bi-weekly thing if you actually have something or not. So let's see if you actually have something for us this week.
Not really a lot. I just wanted to add to that a little bit because excuse me. Let me clear my throat. So yeah, I just wanted
clear my throat.
I just wanted to add to that a little bit because I just heard about that recently, and
when he says recently, he means I told him about it before
as
we
in
started
about like
the
an
show.
hour ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hadn't heard about this actually up until about an hour ago. So when I heard about it, it just kind of baffled me because when I was playing football, my junior year, I had to take the PSATs that fall, and it was a Saturday morning, and it kind of conflicted with the game. But hey, no one made a big deal out of it. I still went to the game afterward.
But your game was in like the early afternoon, so you actually this game was going on exactly at the same time that this test was occurring. It was 10 o'clock. It was a 10 a.m. game, and the SATs are like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning.
They were, but I mean, I was a little late. I was actually late to my game because of the SATs. But I mean, I guess everyone's different with the SATs. But so I still had to miss actually part of the game. But they didn't make a big deal for some kids missing games for that reason.
Well, the schools didn't make a big deal about it.
No.
It was the fact that the MIAA refused to move the games, and they didn't even have the issue to begin with.
That's just not right. They shouldn't do that. So, yeah, I'm in complete agreement with Robbie. Hey, just stop it. That's all I gotta say.
So, now that we got that out of the way, that is going to be the end of our episode. I want to give a quick programming note. I mentioned this last week, but it's worth mentioning again. Yes. Tomorrow night, I will be making a appearance on the Craig Show with our buddy Craig, Stoneham TV. We film it tomorrow night. It should be out hopefully, by Thursday, I'm guessing, if recent history holds with them and producing that stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long for them to edit and everything. So,
but look out for that. Really excited about it. Kyle's actually gonna be there in the audience.
I'll be there. So maybe I'll have a quick cameo. Who knows? But I've already been on a few of the episodes myself. So,
but so look out for that. I know I'll post a link when it comes out. I'll post a link so that people can see it. But also you can check out on YouTube, Not the Craig Show, Facebook, Twitter. They're all over. So
check them out.
Very excited for that. So that's gonna do it for us here this week. Want to thank, as much as it pains us, Rob Hausler for calling in. Actually, no, I don't want to thank Rob Hausler.
Nah, just forget that. We'll just drop that.
Just drop that. Anyway, for Kyle, I'm Robbie.